I'm Michelle Reyes in Colorado Springs. The District 11 School Board has approved a policy requiring student athletes to compete based on their biological sex, joining a growing number of school districts with similar policies. Supporters say it's about safety and fairness in sports. Critics argue it's discriminatory and out of step with Colorado law. The vote came during a special meeting Wednesday night, 6 in favor, 1 against, making District 11 the second El Paso County district to pass a policy like this one. The board also approved a policy banning most flags, with the exception of the United States flag, the Colorado flag, and the flags of military institutions.
I voted to support both policies to ensure that our biological female athletes have a fair and level playing field in competitive athletic sports.
The policy classifies school sports as male, female, or co-ed, and restricts participation based on students' biological sex assigned at birth. This includes restrictions from locker rooms and hotels. Board President Parth Milpacum says the goal isn't to marginalize, but to protect.
Well, I'm a father of a daughter, and I want to make sure my daughter and other females also have a neutral level playing field. That's about all this is about. This is not about taking away the rights of any groups, anything of that nature.
But opponents say the impact of the policy is harmful. One of them is Ollie, who works with the LGBTQ+ youth through Inside Out Youth Services.
We are not a political statement. We are not a political issue. We're people. And so the idea that erasing us or silencing us is a matter of neutrality really just means that they're trying to maintain a status quo of cisgender and heterosexual power.
Ollie says policies like these don't just divide, they endanger already vulnerable students.
We're making policies that target, again, less than 1% of the population. We are telling those people that they are not part of our district.
While legal questions remain about whether the policy aligns with the state law, Milpacum stands by the board's decision.
So that has to be resolved by the courts, and the courts ultimately will provide the guidance.
The policy goes into effect ahead of the next school year. In Colorado Springs, Michelle Reyes, News 5.
District 11 is now the third Southern Colorado school district to consider restricting sports participation based on biological sex. On February 2nd, the Woodland Park School District Board of Education voted 4-1 to recognize only two sexes, male and female. That resolution says, quote, schools will ensure locker rooms separate males and females, and boys will not be allowed to compete as girls in school sports. On March 24th, the board of District 49 proposed a similar resolution to only recognize two sexes. The district dropped the resolution on May 7th and replaced it with a policy that would recognize male and female genders based on biology for sports. That measure passed a day later. To stay on top of this story and view our coverage of previous resolutions, be sure to visit KOAA.com. You can also download our app by scanning the QR code on your screen. You can also download it for free in your phone's app store.